Hello everyone. Today I am present with one of your requested video about exam writing tips. This video is gonna be helpful especially for first year students who all are going to attend the exam for first time. So in this video I will be discussing about number 1, how the answers booklet will look alike for RGUHS students and what and all you should write on the booklet before writing the answers. Then number 2, total number of pages are allotted for each type of answers. Number 3, how to write each type of answers. Number 4, paper presentation. Number 5, content rating. Number 6, habits to be avoided while writing answers. And number 7, time management. So let's get started. So first part is about the introduction to the answer booklets. Other than first year students, you can skip this part. The answer booklet will contain a total of 50 pages. First, the cover page obviously both sides you have to fill up. And the cover page will contain total 4 parts. I have attached some link in the comment section. You can see the answers, how it will look like. Let's talk about the first part of the front page. In this part, all the questions number will be written and each of them will contain one circle beside it. What you have to do here is filling up the circles of the question number you have attended. 30 circles will be there totally. For BSc nursing, you will have total 19 questions to be attended. So up to 19 you can fill up. And beside that you have to fill up the circles for your question paper code. See this example I have marked up for anatomy 1753. Then coming to the second and third part, and it will contain some instruction what you should do and what to avoid. For example, like write with blue or black pen only, then no additional sheets will be given, and etc. etc. Now coming to the last part, here some instruction and examples will be given about how to fill up the next page. For example, how you should write your degree name, exam and subject name, your own name, exam date, and how you should fill the circles for the register number and QP code. Now coming to the back side of the cover page. On the first part, you will have to fill some details like exam and subjects. Now coming to the second and third part, you should not touch these parts. This part will be filled up by custodian. Okay. Next, the last part. This part is to be filled up by some your important personal identification data, that is academic data, like your name, and that should be written with block letters only, register number, QP code, your signature and the exam date. Register number and QP codes should be that same style. You have to fill up the circles. Now coming to the second part, the blank papers from where you will start writing your answers. Total 48 blank pages will be there and 5 pages for 10 marks will be allotted, 3 pages for each 5 mark questions and 1 pages for 2 mark questions. Please note that you can't write on more pages. What I have mentioned only, that is only allotted for each type of answers. You can't write on more pages. Next, coming to the third part, how to write each type of answers. For essay type answers, you will start with introduction to the topic and then definition. If possible, you can give multiple definitions and then what is asked. Okay. Please write this introduction and definition part within half of the page, don't cover the entire page. And then coming to the short type answer, it will also start with some introduction or definition, then what is been asked. Please be careful that pages should be covered and not left partially covered. Next, coming to the point 4, paper presentation. Paper presentation determines almost 70% of your marks. Whether your content is good or bad, paper presentation should be attractive. Suppose your presentation is not good and you have provided the best solution among your batchmates. So definitely marks will be less. 2 individual papers have been uploaded in my Telegram group with the same answer. You can compare those pages and can easily understand the difference between them and why the paper presentation is important. Some tips about how to present your paper. Beside writing your level-based answer, always make sure that your answer contains number 1 diagram applicable there, number 2 flowcharts, it is compulsory, number 3 underlining the headings and important words that you want to be highlighted, number 4 appropriate white spaces, number 3 appropriate margin. For first year students, I will go subject wise. For anatomy, physiology and microbiology, every page should contain one diagram. And for drawing diagrams, it's not necessary to be an artist. You just have to show that you have proper knowledge about the asked topics. For foundation, psychology and nutrition, that same thing, every page should contain one flowchart, and that would contain the summary of the content, what you have written after the flowchart with mentioned topic or subheadings. For biochem, chemical formula is very important. It enhances your paper presentation, and obviously flowcharts should be in between. Next, coming to the margin, see here how the paper will look like. You just have to put a narrow margin on the right side, that's all. Now, coming to the white space, see this is the example. You yourself can determine what is the problem in these two. Because of the less white space, teacher may get irritated if you provide the best solution also. Next, coming to the content rating. After the introduction and definition part, you should write only what is been asked. No extra content, okay? Always write point wise. Your answer should not contain any lengthy paragraph. And try to make your handwriting clear and easily readable. I recommend that you write with black ink only. Draw the diagram first with pencil and then outline it with black ink. Here is an important point to be noted, that you should present your diagram only with pen. It should not contain only pencil drawing. Now coming to the next point, habits to be avoided. Leaving too much white space with margin, please don't do that. Writing with a new pen which is not been used before, because it may slow down your writing speed. Then using correction pen on the answer booklet. Next, point number 7, time management. From now itself, you calculate how much time you will give per mark, and according to that you write. When you see that one answer's allotted time is already over, start the next answer. Don't waste your time on one answer only. After completion of the paper, entire paper, have at least 15 minutes to cross-check your paper. Now coming to the last part, other recommendation. Be present in the hall at least half an hour prior to the exam. And when you get your answer booklet, you first fill up the 19 number question circle on the first page, cover page. And then go backwards with 18, 17, 16, like that. Then your QP code, your personal details, how they will instruct. Write correct answer booklet number on your hall ticket. This is very important. Then your signature and date on your answer booklet. Then you start giving a right side narrow margin with pencil. Finally start writing the answers. Always remember that whatever you are drawing or want to show up to the teacher, you should write or draw only with the pen. For diagram, you can first draw with pencil and then with pen if needed. I have told it before only. Please note that these papers will be scanned and will get corrected. So every single mark should be scanned properly, and for that you have to use dark color, not any light color pen. Okay. The teachers will instruct you all these things on the first day. Listen to those instructions very carefully. For anatomy, physiology and nutrition biochemistry, individual papers will be given. On those days, make sure which half you have the particular exam. Suppose on the anatomy physiology exam day, anatomy paper is on first half. So after 1.5 an hour, your anatomy paper will be taken and then you will start with physiology. For nutrition and biochemistry, total marks allotted are different, you know that. So you will not get equal time for both of these papers. And the same thing, only after completion of the one paper, you will get the another. Attempt all the questions if you don't know the answers also. One thing I want to say about second year's pharmacology, that if you feel any difficulty with essay answers, search those drug reaction on the YouTube, so that at least you can draw the diagrams and outlines. Okay, you will get at least some marks. So today up to this much only. If you have any further queries, you can ask me in the comment section or my Telegram group. Thank you.